Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, children. So now let's have the third lesson in quarter two. So it's a prime and a composite numbers. Of course, with me again, Mama Rita. Okay, to start with, give me the factors of a given number. So let's start. 45. Do you remember what is the two factors to be multiplied and the product is 45? Okay, let's start with this one. So this is a multiplication table. So I choose 45 here. So I have 15 times 3, 9 times 5, and 3 times 15. So also remember we have 1 times 45. So start with. So now class, so giving the factors of 45, we have again 1 times 45, 3 times 15, and 5 times 9. And the factors are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, and 45. So that's it. Let's try another one. Give me the factors of a given number. This time is 16. So, we are looking for the product of 16. Okay, we have here multiplication table again. So, I choose 16. So, we have 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 4 times 4, and 16 times, I rather 8 times 2. Okay, so that's it. So by giving the factors of 16, remember the factor 3 of 16. So we have 1 times 16, 2 times 8, and 4 times 4. So by listing down the factors are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. Very good, class. So now have another number. So we have 9. So by looking into our multiplication table, we have only 1 times 9 and 3 times 3. Okay? So by giving the factor 3 of 9 is 1 times 9 again and 3 times 3. So that's it. So the factors are 1, 3, and 9. Okay. Next. Next we have the number 7. So all we need to do is to find 7 in our multiplication table. And in our multiplication table, we only have 1 times 7. So the factors of 7 is 1 times 7. So it's 1 and 7 only. So we have only two factors. For number 5, number 19, 19. So we are looking for 19. In our multiplication table, we have 19. And we all know that it's 1 times 19. So it's the same with 7. So the factors of 19 is 1 times 19. And the factors are 1 and 19. We have only two factors, the 1 and 19 itself. Okay, so we have here a simple analyzation of the lesson. So we have Primo noticed that his classmate Carlo was still confused about the prime and the composite number. So he guides him on how to differentiate prime from composite numbers. Okay, so let's begin. Let us begin with step number 1. Okay, so all you need to do is to have 1 up to 100 counting numbers. Okay, so step number 1 is box and cross out out number 1. And step number 2, encircle the number 2, color all multiples of 2 up to 100 with yellow. Okay, we have here 1 up to 100 counting numbers. So, step number 1 again, cross out the number 1. Why we need to cross out number 1? Because number 1 is already the factors of all numbers. So, it's neutral. So, we cannot say that number 1 is a nor uh, composite nor prime numbers. Okay, no. Step number 2 is to encircle number 2 and color all multiples of 2. So, multiples of 2 is start with 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. 12 up to down, 14 up to down, 16 up to down, and 18 up to down, and 20 up to down. So, that's it for step number 2. Let us proceed for step number 3. So now encircle number 3, color all multiples of 3 up to 100 with yellow. Okay, for step number 4, encircle number 5 and color all multiples of 5 up to 100 with yellow. Okay, now class. So we already done with step number 2 and step number 3. And for step number 4 is to encircle number 3 and encircle all multiples of 3. So to start with, it's 6, 9, 12. It's already closed by 15. And then already closed by 18. Okay, and so on. So I will close the number that is being multiplied by 3. Okay, so that's it. For number 5, step number 4 is to encircle multiples of 5 and close all multiples of 5. So that's it. So it's already closed by 5 and the tens already closed. Now let's proceed. For step number 5, encircle the number 7, color all multiples of 7 up to 100 by yellow. And step number 6 is find the number that are not yet encircled and color all its by multiples of yellow with yellow except the number itself. Okay? So now we already close all multiples of 3 and 5. Now we are going to close multiples of 7. So multiples of 7, 13, 17, 19, 23, 27, 31, 36, 45, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, and 89. Then lastly is 97. So the total of numbers that is encircled is what we call prime numbers. So we have 25 prime numbers in numbers 1 to 100. So now class, what is a prime numbers? A prime number is 2 is because we have the product. We only have 2 factors. The product is 2 times 1 is 1 and 2. 3 times 1 and so on. So let's have here the prime numbers with the product and factors. So as you can see class, we have 2 factors in prime numbers. Prime number is only 2 factors. We only have 2 factors. Okay, so that's it. And the last number is 97. So what is now composite number? A composite number is more than two factors. So we have the product and the factors. So let's say, for example, number 10. The product is 10 times 1 and 2 times 5. So the factors are 1, 2, 5, and 10. So it's more than 2 factors. So it's a composite number. Example number 2 is 4. The product is 4 times 1 and 2 times 2. And the factors are 1, 2, and 4. So this is 3. So it's more than 2. So it's composite. Next number, 20. So the product are 20 times 1, 4 times 5, 10 times 2. So the factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. So that's it. It's more than 2. Oh. So class, remember that the prime numbers are numbers with exactly 2 factors. The number itself and number 1. Prime number divided by 2 always has a remainder. Okay, that's it for prime number. So how about composite number? So composite number are number with more than 2 factors. Okay? And the number of factors will help you to determine if the number is a prime or composite number. The number 1 is a special number. Is it neither prime nor composite number? Okay, so let's have our formative. Direction. Read the question carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer in your chat box. So number 1. Which of the following is a prime number? A. 21. B. 23. C. 27. D. 28. Jot it down. Okay, so the only number which is prime in the choices is 23. Okay, class, so start with number 1. Which of the following is a prime number? If you still remember, the prime number having a 2 factor. A. 21. B. 23. C. 27. And D. 28. Choose only one. Absolutely correct. It's letter B, 23. How about number 2? Numbers having exactly 2 factors are called blank numbers. A, prime number. B, multiples. C, factors. D, composite number. So choose only one. Okay, exactly. It's letter A. Let's have number 3. The only even prime number is A 2, B 3, C 4, D 5. So choose even number, but remember that it is prime number. Okay. Amazing. The correct answer is letter A. It's 2. Okay. That is the only even prime number. Okay. For number 4, numbers with more than 2 factors are called blank numbers. Is it A, factors, B, multiple prime numbers, C, multiples, and D, composite number? Good job! It's composite number, so that is letter D. For the last number, what is the highest two-digit prime number? Two-digit prime number, meaning highest. Okay, is it A, 96, B, 97, C, 98, and D, 99? We're talking about prime number. Okay, correct. It's letter B, 97. Okay, hooray class that you already know that the answer for this um, formative test. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for listening and have a good day, class. If you have question, chat it down and comment below. Thank you. See you again next time.